Okay, yeah. Hello, how are you doing? I trust you are doing good. Okay, so basically I want to just show you a few things, mostly based on market psychology. Market psychology, yeah. And so now when we talk about market psychology, it's a very a very vast and a very complex topic. Trust me, it is very complex and it's very vast. And I'm sure that I can't even touch all of it right now. But I'm just going to basically say you know what to look out for and what not to look out for. Now, before you put any money in trading, one thing you must understand that it is not what you have been back testing that you may always see. For example, let me take for example. Now look at this. Look at this. What do you see here? You can see what? A break of structure. Right? A break of structure and what? A reaction from a what? From another block. From another block there. The bigger one. I told you pick the smaller one. So there is no inducement. So what do? You wait for a high to be created and you can see the low, then you use that high as inducement. So this is what your entry is looking like. This is what your entry is looking like. And where is your TP? Obviously in the former high, and you can see that a sweet 1:7. So that's your trade. But now you know this, and you can see this is a trade I caught. But then when you are real life looking at the charts like this, when you're looking at it like this, how do you know that's going to happen? Seriously, how do you know? What's your confidence that that thing is going to happen? Let's say for example, if you are looking at this place, you can see a reaction from another block. I want to look for something that failed. Okay, look at this one. You can see what? You can see a breaker block here. You can see a breaker block. You are seeing this, but price did not get to that. Okay, so when you are in real time, it is very hard to tell what is going to happen and what not is going to happen. Let's say for example, okay, yes, we have hit TP here by what? By taking out this loop. So what next? What next? These are psychological questions that the market tends to offer you. What is next? What are you looking for now? You get, when you hit CP, what's the next move? When you are, let's pick a random coin like this. When you are here, what are you looking at? What are you looking for? You get, and this kind of question tend to put you in a place whereby, let's say for example, you want to trade and you are seeing a setup, you are seeing a buy or a sell setup, and because you have back tested, you have seen it work, you place your entry. Let's say for example, you are seeing an uptrend like this, you break structure, you have back tested, you know there's another block here, but then price busts through it. Like this. For a beginner trader, the first thing that is going to happen to you is that your confidence is going to drop. But you have back tested. Yes, good and fine. But then your confidence has dropped with this first loss, and you already see the break of structure here. Maybe you want to now sell from another block here, and price does this, it comes back up, comes to your entry, and boom, you hit another stop loss. Your confidence is dropping. And when you hit like 3, 4, 5 stop losses, you find that your confidence is close to dead. You start to question yourself, and it's like this thing is not working. So now when this thing happened and now you are looking at another trade, you are seeing this, let's say for example, you are seeing this demand zone, but then your confidence is already dead. So when you see price retracing to it, you chicken out of the trade, and price will end up using that place as a place to buy or to sell from. It's completely normal. Any trader that said that he has not passed through this is playing with you, bro. Because that is normal. When you try out something once or twice and it keeps on failing, your confidence drops. It's normal. Your confidence must drop. Your confidence must drop. So then, but that same thing that you're failing at, many people are out there making money with it. Yes, it's many people are out there making money, and you are failing at it. When it comes to trading, you must understand that not every setup will work, bro. Not every setup will work. When you know your setup, you have back tested it, and you know that this is what has worked in your back testing, and maybe if you have experience in trading and you have traded with this is working, when you see that setup playing out, just take it. That's the simple answer to psychological questions in the market. Just take it, bro. You lose some, you gain some, and you miss some. Yes, you lose some, you gain some. That is why I love our trading, because now let's say for example this trade that I took today, this one, let's say for example I have already lost these basic order block principles. If you can see, maybe I not use the rectangle to, if I mark it out, you basically see that it's just an order block. So you can see that if I have been trading, this is a 4 hour by the way. You see that if I have been trading other blocks and I have lost maybe 2 or 3 trades, this one trade has really covered up for all that loss, and I'm still in profit. I'm still in profit. That's why I love our trading. So when you see that setup playing out, bro, just take it. Don't check whether don't check whether okay, this thing has failed me before. That is a strategy does not work means that you have back tested it, you haven't seen it working, and you have tried trading with it and it hasn't for once worked. If it can work at least 3 trades out of 10, it's a working strategy, bro. It's a working strategy. Most of the times the market does not always follow your expectations. For example, you can see the market using order blocks here. You can see the first order block, it used it. It came here, reacted from this breaker block, you can see it, and broke structure, came back to other block, broke structure, came back to this one, and you can see that I'm weak through this loop. If it breaks here with a body, we are going down. Probably maybe we are going to sell again from this range. But then if the market shifts structure from here, maybe gives us kind of like a structure here and it shifts like this, we are buying back up to at least this area, at least this one that market kind of like ignored. So that's it. So you can see the market working beautifully here, but wait a fucking minute. Can you see throughout these areas that this other block principle did not actually work? You can see this one that it's okay, it's kind of like worked, but then if you are trying to, after this one worked, you can see it did not work here, neither did this one get mitigated. It got mitigated later in the future, and price used it to get back up here, kind of like reclaimed it to get back up here. But then before that, you can see that, look at this one, look at the break of structure, you can see our other block getting brutally violated here, and price came back to this one here, still violated that one. So you can see that if you hit stop loss here, and let's say for example you missed this one, and for your information, this is this thing is this. So when you now come here, because of your lack of confidence, what happens is that you miss this one, and still miss this one. And now let's say for example if the market and you're now maybe looking again to, okay, I'm going to catch this one, bro, trust me, you're gonna hit stop loss with this one. Trust me, you're gonna hit stop loss with this one. And that's just psychology in the market. So when trading, fuck it, delete emotions, delete it, just delete it. When you see that strategy moving in the pattern you know it to move, take it. Don't wait. Don't say, okay, I don't know if I should take this one or if I should not. Bro, check check your parameters, and if they are aligning, take your trade. Whether it hits stop loss or not is a totally entirely different thing. Okay, whether it's stop loss or not is different. And because if you now start filtering off trades because you are losing, you are most of the times you are going to have a trade that you won't take because you're not confident enough, and you end up hitting TP with it. Then when you now go to take another one, you hit SL, and your psychology is dying, is going down. So that's just the basic of it. That's just the basic of it. So take your trade and go your way. Take your trade and go your way. If you're trading RR, one TP can make up for a 1:10 can make up for 10 losses. You get? It can make up for 10 losses. So that's basically it. It's not too complicated.